Hi, welcome to yoga. Today we're going to have Patty Picchione, who's going to be your model, and she's going to be following the flow that's in the text At Peace in a Quiet Place. This is a paperback, and this is a new hardback, which I'm in love with. It's much larger text and pictures and a nice binding. Also, I'm in love with the Kindle version, which gives the flexibility that you can see as many pages as you like on one screen. So if you're on your mat, you can easily follow. So there's the inexpensive and highly functional ebook version. There's my favorite now, the hardback and the paperback. And so I recommend that you read it's just 7 pages, short text to read, an introduction to yoga and about this practice. And please go at your own pace. If at any time you want to take a break, you can always pause the video, you can rest, and you can resume at any time. Patty's going to be doing the 5 Tibetan rites. I'm going to ask that she does 3 repetitions of each. But if 3 is not good for you, you can certainly do 1. And if something's not good for you at all, don't do it at all. Just rest. You can always practice in time and increase your repetitions if you like. You might want to have some things ready for at the end. We always do Shavasana at the end. I always recommend having pillows to put underneath your knees. That relaxes the low back. Having a cover to put on top. And if you're in a cool area, having some socks for your feet. And if you want to put an eye pillow or a cloth over your eyes to relax your eyes, that's good too. So let's get started, Patty. She's going to start standing up. And she's going to start with sunshine breathing. So the arms are down along the sides and the palms are facing forward. And breathing in the nose, the arms will slowly lift up and above the head. Just breathing in the nose as the arms go up. When the fingers touch above, the arms come down slowly, exhaling out the nose as the arms go down. Just continue at your own time, Patty. Breathing in as the arms go up. And exhaling out the nose as the arms come down. Breathing in light and fresh oxygen supply, exhaling away toxins and stale air. Next time when the arms up, leave them up and above. And you'll start your single arm lift up from the waist, one side at a time. Feel that stretch, lifting from the waist up your side, through your arm, and your fingers reaching higher. Just setting the intention to uplift your energy. Gravity's always having an impact, pulling all parts down. You can use your yoga, your breathing to uplift all parts, even your emotion and your outlook. The arms come down and shake loose the arms and legs. Step the feet and legs a little bit wider for gentle standing swings. You're going to swing your body in space. Your arms are going to fly, and the hands are just going to tap the body wherever they do. The head is turning, looking over the shoulder. Just start winding down, coming to stillness in your own time. Getting ready next to begin the opposite hand to knee. So raise your knee up, let the opposite hand touch the knee. Take your time going side to side, opposite hand to knee. Helping left and right side communicate in a more balanced way. And then just bring this to stillness. And Patty, I'm going to ask that you lower your camera. You can also show your shirt. Her shirt is saying, "And now yoga." And this is from Sri Patanjali. You'll find it in the book. Thanks, Patty. You're going to come to lie on your mat, on your belly, crocodile 1. So the arms fold, You're lying on the belly, the head turns, and your cheek is resting on your stacked hands. If it's not good for you to stack your arms, you could just turn your head and have your arms down by the side. You also could just have one arm folded if that's good for you. The big toes are touching and the heels are slightly open and apart. Relax and rest the whole body. Eyes are closed, breathing in the belly. This is a very safe practice for especially beginners or someone that's recovering from a long illness and trying to get their body back to healing and slowly building strength. This is a very safe practice. Do listen to your body, go at your own pace, and stay with your breathing throughout. You can always pause the video and rest, stay longer resting and breathing, and resume when it's good for you. Next, Patty's going to press up into a table posture, all fours, hands and knees. And you'll notice she's got the knees planted on her mat directly under the shoulders, and the hands are planted directly under the shoulders. The knees are planted on the mat under the hips. There's a space between the knees on the mat and a space between the hands on the mat. Breathe and raise the head, the eyes look up high. Going into a cow pose. Breathe, the eyes look up high. The belly opens toward the floor as you breathe. And change from your cow to a cat pose by rounding the spine high, pressing the arms and hands deep into the mat, rounding the spine, pulling the belly button and the spine up toward the skies. Breathe and relax the belly down toward the ground, changing into your cow pose. Breathe, the eyes look up high. Take your time now. Go between cow and cat pose. These are first and second movements of spine in this series called 6 movements of spine. Use your breathing. Take your time in each pose to allow the breath before you change. We use the breath in yoga to create a nice opening in the body for the muscles and ligaments to move into, bringing a great deal of oxygen to the circulation. And next time, coming back to your flat back table where the eyes look down to the floor, getting ready for third and fourth movements. Breathe in, take your lateral stretch, bend the spine, and look back to the right foot and breathe. Lateral stretch right. Breathe in, slowly change to left side. Look back to left foot and breathe. Do 2 more rounds in your own pace. Lateral stretches. When you return back to table next time, just check the breathing at nose. Getting ready for 5th and 6th movements. Lifting up the left arm in front, eyes on the left fingers, kick up the right leg opposite behind. Watching how the breath moves in the nose and out. And allow these parts down. Right arm up, eyes on the right fingers, kick up the left leg behind. Allow these parts down. One more time around, left arm up, right leg out. These parts down, and right arm and left leg. If you need to lower your limbs a little sooner than Patty, that's fine. Every time you practice, your body will get stronger. These parts down. And next, getting ready for the baby camel. So lift your hands and stand up on the knees. You can lift the camera, Patty. Thank you. So starting, the chin starts at the chest and the hands start at the side of the legs. Because you're going to be doing repetitions, so it's important to know how to start properly to keep your body safe. Breathing now, start to recline, lean and slant the body back off the kneecaps, lean the whole torso back in space. Hands can hold the back of the thighs, you could hold the back of the buttocks or even the back of the waist. The shoulders roll back and the head goes back and the breathing is in the belly, so the breathing moves far away from the spine. Breathe deeply in the belly. Slowly come back up into your starting pose. Hands at the side leg, chin at the chest. Nose breathing. Take all the time you need. Remember, you can pause the video anytime you need. And Patty, when you're ready, breathe and go into your second baby camel. Breathe and start to lean back off your knees. Slant the body back in space. Roll the shoulder blades back. Head goes back. Breathing in the belly. Baby camel. Back to starting with the breathing at nose. Take your time. Always go when you're ready with your breathing. Use the inhalation to go into your baby camel. Lean back off the knees. Roll the shoulder blades back. Hands can hold anywhere in the back of the thighs, the buttocks, the waist. Breathing in the belly. Come back to starting. Collect your breath at nose and take all the time you need to lower your camera, Patty, for us. And you're going to come back onto the mat, crocodile 1. Lying on the belly for crocodile, arms fold, big toes touch, head turns to one side. That's fine. And remember, if it's not good for you to have your arms folded, you can have your arms down along your sides. Just turn the head. Or you could have one arm or both arms. Do what's comfortable for you. Let your body recover with your abdominal breathing. And now swoosh, lift the feet up and bend the knees. Legs go slowly together, side to side. This movement allows release and relax for the low back areas, the low back spine, muscle. Easy does it. Swoosh, the legs go side to side. And rest the feet and legs down in your time. Press up to your table, all fours, hands and knees. And just lift the camera a little bit because you're going to come up into a downward dog pose. Up to down dog. So hands are on the floor, feet are on the floor, and just let one heel of your foot come down to the mat or floor at a time. One heel up and one heel down. The toes stay in place, just the heels are lifting, chins at the chest, eyes may close. And if this is too much of a stretch, you could always go over to a piece of furniture. You could have your hands on a chair or a couch or a table until your body gets stronger and lengthens, and you could bring your hands down to the floor. Now try holding your heels down. This is full expression of down face dog pose, because next you're going to be going into the second of the 5 Tibetan rites. The first was the baby camel, and now this is going to be a movement going from here, downward facing dog, into upward facing dog. So Patty, when you're ready, breathe in, let the body swoop down toward the floor. The eyes are up high. The body's not going to touch. Only the hands and toes. Breathe in and come up to down dog. And in your time, do 2 more. Patty's going to be doing 3 times for each of the Tibetan rites. The body will not touch, only the hands and the toes are on the mat. Body's just hovering above the mat when you're in the upward facing dog. When you're complete, you're going to come back to table, lower the camera because you're going to go next into flapping fish. On the belly, lying on the mat, stretch out, arms fold, right elbow touches right knee, turn the head so the left cheek is down, make sure the elbow is touching the knee. You want that contact so you can complete and allow for a balanced flow of how the energy moves in your body on the right side now between upper body and lower body. What helps to balance the flow is your awareness of the deep belly breathing. So just keep your focus on breathing deeply in the belly. Flapping fish right side. Deep abdominal breathing. This is very relaxing, a restorative pose. Deep belly breathing. Whatever we do to one side in yoga, we always try to do to the other side. And if ever there's a problem or issue with one part of your body that you aren't able to use, then just skip that asana. Asana is a Sanskrit word for posture. Just don't do it until you're able to do both sides. So you want to keep the vibrations by keeping your eyes closed as you change and use gentle and few movements so you don't disturb and lose what you've created so far. And do the same on the opposite side, flapping fish left side. You're staying on the belly, you're just changing. So now the left elbow will touch left knee. The head turns, so now your right cheek is down. Eyes closed, deep belly breathing. Take your time and find your way to lie on your back on the mat. Let your spine have a chance to stretch out. Eyes closed. Be with your in-breath and out-breath at nose. This hatha yoga is very different from aerobic exercise. We're doing these movements and the breathing to bring a greater quality of energy to the cells. So instead of working out, we're working positive, balanced vibration, energy into all the cells of the body. Next, fold the knees into the chest, getting ready next for cycling. Let the legs go up and just pretend you're riding a bicycle. And only go as fast as you're able to be with your breath as it moves in the nose and out. Then cycle in the opposite direction. Nose breathing. Let the knees fold back in toward your chest. Open the arms wide on the floor, T position. If possible, let the palms of your hands touch the ground. Fold both legs all the way over to rest on the floor, right side. Patty, come back to center. Just want you to demonstrate. She's got the knees tucked in tight toward the chest, and she's going to take them across at that level. She's not going to lower the legs back down, but going across at chest level. Feet are resting, legs are resting, knees are resting. Legs rest to the right and head turns opposite, head turns left. Eyes can be open, eyes can be closed. And all the breathing now in the heart center. So open a big breath in the heart and spread the energy wide through the chest through the arms, exhaling out the fingers, each time heart breathing. Take your time. The legs come all the way up and over to rest the legs now on the left side. Once the knees rest left, head turns back to the right. Eyes may close or open, it's always your choice. And continue with the heart breathing, breathing in the heart center. Spread the energy wide through the chest, through the arms, exhaling out the fingers. And come back to center. And just let the legs go straight, long, and flat to the floor. Let the arms come close by your sides where the palms of the hands are touching floor. Getting ready for the leg lifts. And you want to have the palms down so you can press into your hands and arms as resistors to help you with the lifts. Now you want to do the leg lifts in two sections. So breathe in, first raise the head, chin comes up to the chest area. Then breathe and the legs go up as high as possible. Legs down first and head down next. In breath, head up, chin to chest, legs up high, legs down, and head down. One more. Breathe in, chin to chest, legs up high. Bring these parts down and rest. Find and follow your nose breathing. Remember, you're starting with 3 repetitions, and if you need to start with 1, or if you need to skip 1 because that part of your body needs to get stronger, that's fine. You can always watch the video and make an idea in your body, and in time, your body may heal nicely, and you'll be able to start doing the asana. Let the knees come into the chest and massage the back. Hands hold the legs. Little circles go around and around. We do lots of massaging the back in this practice. Using the back, we also want to take care of the back. Breathing in the nose and breathing out. Let your knee circles go in the opposite direction, massaging the back with your breathing at nose. And begin to slow it down at center. Let the feet be placed on the floor, getting ready for reverse table. Sitting up. So notice Patty has the arms behind her back slightly and the fingers are pointing toward the knees. That's really important to keep the wrist safe. And the feet are a little space apart and the knees. She's pressed up already. She's in her reverse table. She's gonna just bring her buttocks down to the mat and the chin at the chest. She'll do 2 more in her pace. Use the inhalation for your power for each lift. And after the 3rd time, she's just going to rest herself all the way flat on the mat once again. Eyes closed. Find and follow the nose breathing. Bring the knees back to the chest. Once again, rock sideways to massage the back. Taking care of the back once again. Nose breathing. slowly change into a table posture. From table, press up to down face dog pose. Lift the knees. One heel up and one heel down. Getting ready for the fifth right, the fifth Tibetan right. Walk the hands slowly toward the feet and bring yourself up slowly to a standing pose. When you're standing, shake loose your arms and your legs. Getting ready for the twirls. So for some people, twirls aren't a good thing, especially if you're experiencing vertigo or twirls are new for you. You could just watch Patty. You could visualize yourself doing it, or you could do one. You want to choose any odd number to do. Patty, how many do you feel like doing today?
7.
Okay, she's going to do 7. You could do 1, 3, 5, 7, but always go at your own pace. Notice Patty has her right palm facing up to the ceiling and the left palm is facing the floor. That's important. But if you're in South America, you do the opposite. In the Southern Hemisphere, if you look at a toilet in the Southern Hemisphere, it goes the opposite way than it goes in the Northern Hemisphere. But for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, the right palm faces up, the left palm faces floor, and make sure you're turning to your right. You can go as slow, as fast as you like. Let your eyes look across the room. Eyes are open. And again, you could do 1, you could do 3, you could do none. Hands forward, namaskar. When you're complete, your eyes are open. You're looking across the room and breathing in the nose and out, being with your in-breath at the nose. When you no longer feel dizzy, just let your eyes close and continue being with your in-breath and out-breath at nose. By doing the revolutions, the twirling, we bring lots of energy to all aspects of the spine. From our spine, there are connections to every organ, every system of our being. So this brings lots of vitality, lots of energy, lots of possibility to use your energy in balanced ways. So take your time, Patty. Readjust the camera because next you're going to go back into a crocodile pose. This is a restorative pose, lying on the belly, on the mat, arms forward if possible, head turns, eyes closed. You'll see there's a really good view now of her feet. Big toes are touching, heels are apart. The whole body's resting. Let the body be at peace and just be with the breathing in the belly. You'll notice now how rich and deep the belly breathing is. Very nurturing, very relaxing. In any part of the practice that feels good for you, you can always do this flapping fish or this actually crocodile pose, even in your bed. Or you can put a lot of comforters and on the floor to make it cushy and lie on the floor. You could do it on a couch if that works for you. Deep belly breathing. Remember, you can stay longer in any pose that's good for you. You can stop the video, pause the video, and return. Take your time, coming up into a sitting pose, sitting now for 36 breaths. And If you need support for your back, you could always sit with your back against a piece of furniture. You could sit in a chair. You could sit on the couch. You could sit in the bed. The important thing is that you feel supported, that you feel comfortable. Patty's putting a pillow behind her back for comfort. Be comfortable, because if we're not comfortable, we won't get any benefits. Now she's placed her hands. She's put the forefingers in the opposite armpit, and you'll see she's got both the thumbs on the chest area. The shoulders are relaxed. The eyes are closed. So just feel how the breathing is going in the nose and out. Let the mouth open. Let out 3 exhalations with sounds. Ha, ha, ha. Let the lips close, and on your own, count for 35 more breaths, just using your nose. Breathe in and breathe out. We'll count for 1. Count for 35 on your own. Hmm. 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 Go at your own pace, and when you do reach 35, keep the eyes closed and simply relax the arms and hands down to the lap, staying with your in-breath and out-breath at nose. Go at your own pace. Be with your breathing. And the next is Shavasana. Shavasana is the relaxation pose that's really important, as important as the whole yoga practice. So I suggest to put pillows under your knees, because that will help your low back area to release and relax. And just lower the camera a little bit, Patty, before you lie down. Thank you. She's in Florida, so she doesn't have to put socks on her feet. But if you're in a place where it's cold, I suggest putting socks on the feet. You might want to put a hoodie on to cover your head and your chest area, and put a nice warm cover on top. If you're in a warm place, you can always just put a sheet on top, but you do want to make a gesture of covering the body up, to envelop the body, to keep the energy in your cells for as long as possible. I'm going to play a tempura, a digital Indian sound box. I'm going to guide you in your relaxation. Start to surrender and give your weight over to the earth side. You're lying on your mat, lying on your back, pillows under the knees, arms are down along your sides. As a choice, palms could face up. The other option, which is always my favorite, I like to put my hands on my belly, where the palms are down and open and the fingers are open. Hands are not clasped. Hands are fully open on the whole lower belly, tapping into your personal lullaby, your belly breathing. But it's your choice. The arms can be down along the sides, on the floor, or the hands can be on the belly. Surrender all of your weight. Give your weight over to the earth side for deep relaxation. Start to relax in the scalp. Relax the brain waves. Relax in and around the ears. Relax across the forehead. Eyelids are closed. And let your eyes have a little journey. Let your eyes retreat as they rest and float all the way back. Let your eyes float all the way back. Bring the eyes to rest all the way back on the earth side for deep relaxation. The eyes are always looking, looking, looking. Let them have retreat. Let there be a little space now open between the lips. Open mouth relaxes the expression across the face. Open mouth and soft tongue helps to relax the tongue, the jaw, the throat, the vocal cords, the neck, and even the shoulders. All these parts are connected. Keep open mouth and soft tongue and relax the right shoulder back to rest. Open mouth and soft tongue. Let the left shoulder rest back. Open mouth and soft tongue. Allow the right lung to rest. Open mouth and soft tongue. Left lung rest. Open mouth and soft tongue. Allow the heart center to softly rest. These organs are always working 24/7 for us. Let this be a time for complete relaxation. Allow for soft belly, open mouth. Eyes may rest further back. Deep, deep, deep relaxation. It's now in your relaxation that you're able to harness and gather, collect, and keep all the energy that you've generated in your yoga. You've balanced your energy in yoga, you've harmonized it, and now you're making a way to keep it for hours upon hours. Your yoga allows you many possibilities. You can access your inner healer. You can reclaim your joy. Feel and find your own resilience, vitality. The entire nervous system is relaxing now in your Shavasana. Shavasana is a Sanskrit word for relaxation. Breathe and feel peaceful. Breathe and notice how safe you feel in this moment. Feel the support of Mother Earth supporting you. There's no need for you to do anything but allow the radiant circuits of energy that you have created in your yoga to flow through and through, around and around. Begin to notice the breathing at the nose. Notice the in-breath and out-breath at nose. Notice the feelings the breathing brings now. Peace and contentment. Relaxation. Notice what you're able to smell around you. Make a swallow in the mouth and notice the taste there. Begin to feel in the feet and wiggle the toes. Notice in the hands how you can open and close the hands. Breathe in, slowly turn the head to one side. Breathe and turn the head to the other side. Breathe and draw the head back to center. Let the knees fold into the chest and once again massage the back, going side to side. Take your time, roll all the way over to one side. And give yourself a good squeeze and hug. I always say this is one of the best gifts that we can give to ourselves. And then find your way up into a comfortable sitting pose. We always close the practice. Hands folded, heart center. This gesture is namaskar. Long spine, eyes closed, Find and follow nose breathing. Om is a vibration that moves in all living beings. We chant Om to celebrate the quality of our lives going on, the time we share doing yoga, gratitude for this life. We'll do it 3 times, so allow the in-breath and let the Om sound ride on your out-breath. Let's begin. Breathe in. Om. 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 Next, we'll close in peace. We say Shanti 3 times. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Then we'll start to rub our hands together. We'll be saying Sanskrit words, and the translation for English is, I feel one with this divine energy. So when we rub the hands, we say Hari Om. Then we put the fingers over the eyes, and we say Tat Sat. We'll do this 2 more times. Rub the hands together, Hari Om. Fingers to eyes, Tat Sat. One more, Hari Om. Fingers to eyes, Tat Sat. Leave the fingers here and feel the warmness of your hands charging your eyes, your face, like you charge all your cells in this yoga practice. Breathe and feel the charges. Let's fold the hands together once more. We always close the practice saying Namaste. Namaste, Patty. Namaste, everyone. Thanks for sharing yoga.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hold on, Patty.